यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स इंडिया एजुकेशनल फाउंडेशन हैदराबाद के ज़ेर एहतमाम एजुकेशन यूएसए के नाम से एक यूनिवर्सिटी फेयर का इनेकाद किया गया। रियासत हाय मुतहदा में तालीम हासिल करने में दिलचस्पी रखने वाले तलबा के लिए मुनक्किद किए गए इस मेले में करीब 3000 से ज़ायद तलबा ने हिस्सा लिया और रजिस्ट्रेशन करवाया। अमरीकी यूनिवर्सिटियों के नुमाइंदों, एजुकेशन यूएसए के मुशीर और अमरीकी कौंसल खाने के वीज़ा हुकाम के साथ रास्त बातचीत भी की। अमरीकी कौंसल जनरल और कौंसलर चीफ रेबिका ड्राम ने हैदराबाद फेयर का आगाज़ किया। आपको बता दें कि ये फेयर मुंबई, पुणे, नई दिल्ली, अहमदाबाद, कोलकाता और चेन्नई समेत हिंदुस्तान के 8 शहरों में मुनक्किद किया जाएगा और 3 सितंबर को बेंगलुरु में इसका इख्तिताम होगा। इस मौके पर ड्राम ने कहा कि एजुकेशन यूएसए का मकसद लाखों तलबा की मदद करना और उनके मुस्तकबिल को कामयाब बनाना है।
आज आप यहाँ पे क्यों आए, किस लिए आए यहाँ पे आप?
तो मेरा रीज़न है जनवरी स्प्रिंग इनटेक तो 2024 में एमबीए करने का है। आई ऑलरेडी हैव 2 स्टार्टअप्स विच आर फेल्ड, तो आई एम लुकिंग फॉर अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ टू स्टडी एंड अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट एक्चुअली बिजनेस इज़। तो उसके लिए जो है मैं यहाँ फेयर हुआ था, मेरे दोस्त साहब भी है जो जाने की है, तो वी केम एंड वी आर लुकिंग फॉर अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ इन डिफरेंट यूनिवर्सिटीज़ एंड बहुत अच्छी नॉलेज दे रहे लोग, बहुत ओपनली बोल रहे हैं कि ऐसा ऐसा रहता ऐसा रहता, अगर है तो आइए, अदरवाइज लुक फॉर अदर अपॉर्चुनिटीज़। तो आई ऑलरेडी लुक थ्रू 5 to 6 colleges or universities and the programs and it is greatly organized.
From individuals from the different schools so that they can make good choices about where they'd like to study in the United States.
So a lot of parents watching this, a lot of students watching this, so what advice you want to give to them who are actually applying for the visa and as well as who are coming to the fair and they want their students or their children to actually study in the US?
Sure. So the visa process is just a small part. The process starts with what is exactly happening right now. Doing your due diligence, doing your research to find out about different schools, learn as much about them, find a school that is the right fit for you as well as for your parents. Once you do that, then the rest of the process will begin. And so we hope that students will really take advantage of this opportunity to have face-to-face meetings with 40 different U.S. universities and colleges and to help them make very informed decisions on getting authentic information on how to study in the United States.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Came to inviting a US consulate here. So I want to ask that those students coming to US.
Yes, sir.
So what proper documents they need, how to prepare the US to coming to US.
Well, the initial barrier needs to be proven through the admissions process at the university. Normally, we're requiring official transcripts at the undergraduate level. Students are going to need to provide letters of recommendation and a statement of purpose as well. After they're admitted to the university, there's another hurdle around the student's ability to pay. In order to secure a visa appointment here in Hyderabad or anywhere else, a student needs to show that they have liquid funds to pay for the first year of study in the United States. When they demonstrate that financial capacity, we issue a form that is called an I-20 that they use to go to the consulate here in Hyderabad and secure the visa.
Has to talk to you. The university you came from representing to.
Yes, I'm from the University of North Carolina, a public university in Wilmington on the east coast of the United States.
Your message to students.
Message to students is come one and come all. The United States is proud that there is so much interest from Indian students and especially from this part of the world. I would also say there are opportunities beyond computer science. There are many other STEM designated disciplines, programs at the nexus of business and tech, in supply chain and logistics, in business analytics, in data science, in finance, the MBA with a STEM focus. It's not all about computer science, and sometimes when I'm here, it can feel that way, right? The world is your oyster, right? And it doesn't have to be through computer science only. Yes.
That's it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
It depends. So the deportation which has happened very recently, it all depends upon what was the case. It cannot be generalized as such that a lot of students were deported. It all depends upon what questions they were asked at the immigration. Of course, the immigration department might have their own questions, doubts, and queries which might not been properly answered by the students, and that is the reason. So it cannot be generalized as such. It can be only taken into consideration when an individual who has been deported can be checked, all the documents can be checked, reviewed, and after which they will have to also say what questions and queries they were asked. So it all depends on individual to individual. It cannot be generalized as such. Yes.
How to prepare those students, those who are processing for the 24 intake in January?
Right.
Can you please brief about the documents? What documents the people have to take on the airport? Those who are after interview, preparing for interview, those who have got a visa. So in 2024 intake, how to prepare the documents?
See, what happens is all these confusions and queries and miscommunications happen if the student is selecting the not the right advisor, not the right company which they are going with. Now, I really recommend them to do a due diligence before they go with any counselor or any advisor and see how they can guide it. Right? Not every advisor or every company as such which says that I can send you to the country like US or Canada might have that full information. So it is always a right thing for a student to actually look and understand the due diligence of what the company is, what their track record is, and based on that the advisor themselves can guide the students in the very right way of how they can be prepared for their next intake, whether it is spring 24 or fall 24.
Sure. I completely understand. I've studied overseas myself when I was in university and when I was in graduate school, and traveling to another country, it's very scary. You have to apply to a university, you have to apply for a visa, you have to go through immigration. So my advice to those students is, first of all, to make sure that everything is in order, that you do not have fake documents, that you're not going to lie about why you're going or what you're going to study, but also to be relaxed, to be yourself, and to be honest. When someone is very nervous, and it's very natural to be nervous when you're going to another country, when someone is nervous, it's very difficult to explain why you're going, what you're doing. So I think being honest, being relaxed, and being prepared is the most important step. And the first step in being prepared is coming here, talking to Education USA, and getting good advice on where to study.
Germantown Super Speciality Hospital. Dr. Mir Jawad Zar Khan, Senior Experienced Orthopedic Surgeon, Bone Fracture, Joint Replacement, Hip Replacement और Spine Surgery कामयाबी से अंजाम दे रहे हैं। इसके अलावा न्यूरो सर्जरी, कार्डियोलॉजी, गैनाकोलॉजी, डेंटल, जनरल मेडिसिन, डायलिसिस और फिजियोथेरेपी जैसे शोबाजात में इंतहाई कामयाबी के साथ वाजबी फीस में इलाज किया जा रहा है। शेयरिंग और प्राइवेट रूम्स। अस्पताल में 24 घंटे MRI, CT स्कैन, 2D डिजिटल एक्सरे, अल्ट्रासाउंड, ऑपरेशन थिएटर, ICU और लैब की सहूलत दस्तयाब है। आपकी उम्मीदों के ऐन मुताबिक जर्मनटन सुपर स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल, पिलर नंबर 150, अतापुर, हैदराबाद।